Hello and welcome to part 5 of Business Idioms. What is an idiom? Well, an idiom is a group of words having a meaning not understandable from those of the individual words. So you cannot look just at the individual words of an idiom to discover its meaning. You have to take all of the words together to understand what the idiom means. So let's take a look at a couple of common idioms just to help us understand what an idiom is. Example number 1. Actions speak louder than words. What does that mean? Well, the meaning is believe what people do and not necessarily what they say. Let's have a look at another example. A picture is worth 1,000 words. What does that mean? It is better to show than to tell. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. There's no necessity for a long description of something if you can simply show a picture of that thing. Now let's see how these idioms apply to business English. Our first idiom is grey area. Grey area. Grey, of course, is a mixture between black and white. The meaning, if something is in a grey area, it means it is something undefined and not easily categorized. Like grey is, it's neither black nor is it white. For example, I asked our lawyers if it was legal, and they said it wasn't clear. It's a grey area. Number 2, ground breaking. Of course, this is a farming metaphor where we break new ground if we want to plow the ground to sow seeds. If something is groundbreaking, it means it's new and innovative. So this is virgin soil that we're looking at. We're going to plow the virgin soil to sow our seeds. It's groundbreaking. The iPhone was a groundbreaking piece of technology when it was released in 2008, we may say. Hands are tied. What does this idiom mean? Well, someone's hands are tied if they do not have control over a situation. This normally applies to where, under normal circumstances, you might have some influence or control over a situation, but in this particular situation, you are not able to exercise any control over the situation. So you might say, I would love to get you a job at my company, but my hands are tied. Management isn't hiring any additional employees this year. Let's move on to our next 3 idioms. Number 4, have someone's work cut out. What does it mean to have your work cut out? Well, it means you have a lot of work to do or a particularly difficult assignment. You have your work cut out for you. For example, she has to sell $35,000 worth of products by the end of the month. She has her work cut out for her. A lot of work or a difficult assignment. Hit the nail on the head. What do we mean when we say we hit the nail on the head? It means to describe a problem or situation 100% accurately and correctly. We've hit the nail on the head when we've described the problem accurately. I agree with John's assessment of the problem. I think he really hit the nail on the head. He described the situation perfectly. Number 6, in a nutshell. If something is in a nutshell, it means we've described something in very few words. In other words, we have summarized the situation in a few words. To do so means to put it in a nutshell. For example, in a nutshell, this book is about how to motivate employees. It's a summary. It's just whittled down to a few words, our situation. We say in a nutshell. We've summarized the situation in a few words. Number 7, in full swing. In full swing. You know, when you swing on a swing, you begin swinging gently to and fro, and then you build that momentum up until you've extended the swing as far as it goes. Well, that means if a project is in full swing, it means that it is progressing or moving as fast as it ever will. It's going at full tilt. It will not go faster than it is progressing at the moment. That we use the phrase in full swing to describe that situation. So we might say construction on the new site is in full swing now. It's progressing as fast as it will ever go. In the black. Well, we use the idiom in the black and in the red to describe a financial situation. If a company is in the black, it means that it's making a profit. Of course, the converse is also true. If we say it's in the red, it means it's making a loss. So, for example, we might say, we're not having a great year, but at least we're in the black. We're in the black, we're making a profit, we have money in the bank. When we have no money in the bank or negative money in the bank, in other words, we owe the bank, we say we're in the red. Number 9, in the driver's seat. Of course, this is a metaphor, a driving metaphor. It pictures somebody driving a motor car or a vehicle. To be in the driver's seat means to be in control of or manage something. It's somebody who's driving the vehicle. In other words, somebody who's managing and giving direction to a project or the like. So we might say, I'm not used to being in the driver's seat. I should probably buy some books on management to help me. Well, those are our 9 new idioms for today. Use them in your correspondence, in your business English, and enjoy. Goodbye.